Hi lifestyle lovers, welcome back to It's E Lifestyle, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Erica. My channel is called It's E Lifestyle, and it's all about creating a good lifestyle. Okay lifestyle lovers, this video is going to be 5 ways on how to crush your 2022 goals. It's probably about 2 weeks before the new year starts when I am filming this video. So we are about to launch into a new year. And like most people, we all have new goals, new things that we want to accomplish. Some things we did not get accomplished in 2021 that we want to roll over to 2022, and that is absolutely fine. So I am going to give you 5 tips on how you can create and achieve your 2022 goals. Okay lifestyle lovers, so the first tip that I want to give you is to be realistic. I know the saying goes that our dreams are supposed to be bigger than us, but you want to be realistic. You don't want to spend all of your energy trying to achieve goals that are not realistic. So you have to be realistic about your goals. For instance, if you made $50,000 this year in your business or whatever it is you may be doing, and your goal is to make $1 million the next year, unless you plan on buying scratch-offs every day, that's not very realistic. So you want to be realistic when you set your goals. So a realistic goal will be, if you made $50,000 in your business this year, to double that and make $100,000, or to gain a certain percentage of new clientele. Now, if you made $1 million in your business this year, a realistic goal would be to make $2 million. So the key is, you do not want to stress yourself out trying to achieve a goal that's not really realistic. And I'm not saying that you should not push yourself to the limit, but you want to be realistic about the things that you can achieve. If not, you are going to burn yourself out very, very quickly. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so my second tip on how to crush your goals is to write things down. When I am in a very important business meeting, you have 2 types of people in that meeting. You have people that are sitting there with their laptops or their iPad, and you have people sitting there with a pencil and a notebook. Both of them are doing the same thing. They're taking important notes. I'm the person with the pencil and the notebook. I just prefer to write things down myself. Although I can do the same thing on my phone, I can do the same thing on an iPad, on a computer. I'm just a pencil and paper type girl. But you have to write things down. And the reason that we need to write our goals down is because we can intentionally concentrate and focus on our goals. Look at them every single day. How many times have you went into Walmart or even Target, for you bougie folks, and you knew exactly what you needed to get? You went in there knowing exactly what you needed to get, and then you get home and you realize, damn, I forgot to get something. That's because you did not write it down. The same concept applies with our goals. It's important to write things down. That is a constant reminder of what we are working towards during 2022. I have a planner that I pretty much use to keep track of things that I need to do, not just my goals, but just daily things that I need to accomplish on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. I open that planner every single day. So it's absolutely always in my mind what I need to do today, what I need to do tomorrow, what I need to do next week. That is the same concept with our goals. It's going to constantly remind us what we are working towards when we write it down. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so the third tip that I want to give to you on how to crush your 2022 goals is you have to create a deadline or a timeline. A goal without a deadline is simply a dream. Your goal can be that you want to purchase a home, and you know that you have steps that you need to take in order to do that. So if you decide I want to purchase a home, a year has went by. 2 years has went by. 3 years has went by. That is because you did not create a timeline or a deadline. That's not to say that goals are going to be specific to the timeline that we create, but it helps to put things in perspective. That goes back to writing something down. So if your goal is to buy a house, and just say for instance you're having to urge to make a purchase that you don't necessarily need. If you are intentionally concentrating on your goals every day, you will know, it will be in your mind every day, I want to buy a house. I don't need this purse. I don't need to take this trip. I need to put this money towards paying my bills down. If one of your steps is to improve your credit, that money needs to go to improving your credit. If you already have good credit and you just want to save, that money needs to go to saving. So if you're writing things down, you know in your mind every day your goal is to buy a house. So that is in your head every single day. And you need to create a timeline. That way you can be working towards your goal every single day. So the key is to create a timeline or a deadline. I want to buy a house within a year. So if your goal is to buy a house within a year, that means every month within that year, you need to be working towards that goal that's going to get you into that house. Whether that's your credit, whether it's saving, whether it's preparing your old house to be sold, whatever the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal, only you know that. Only you know what you need to do to work towards that. That way you can work towards your goal in a sequence of steps. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so the fourth step that I want to share in crushing your 2022 goals, and it's probably the most important step, is to take a break. Do not stress yourself out trying to achieve your goals. Trust me, we all want to be all that we can be. I am right there with you. And sometimes when we compare ourselves to our peers and we see that they are excelling in other areas that we are lacking in, it creates self-doubt in us. It creates discouragement in us. And when you start to feel like that, then it's time to take a break, because your mental health is more important than achieving most of your goals. We have to understand that our mental health is more important than anything. And I can tell you, when my mind is not right, it's hard for me to do anything. It's hard for me to get on here and film a video. I mean, there's days that I have to get up and go to work, but if my mind is not there, I'm typically isolated. I don't know if you are aware, but depression comes from inflexibility. So even with creating our goals, we have to be flexible that life is going to happen. Things are going to change. And when we cannot accept that change, that's when depression creeps in. So you have to be flexible and just know that it's okay to pause and reset. Okay, lifestyle lovers, so my last and final tip, number 5, is to start now. What are you waiting on? You do not have to wait until January the 1st to start your goals. You need to be like this. That means I am ready to go. I'm going to share one of my 2022 goals with you guys, and that is to start my own business. I have already applied for my business license and I have it. I have already applied for my EIN number and I have it. There's no need for me to wait on January the 1st to start a goal that I know I want to incorporate in 2022. Start now. Whatever your goal may be, maybe it's to lose a few pounds. If you feel the gym is going to help you achieve that goal, start checking out some of the gyms in your area. Start getting your schedule together now. If you know that you have to pick your kids up or take them to practice on certain days, start incorporating your gym schedule now. We do not have to wait until January the 1st to start our goals. We can start them now. So whatever your goals may be that you want to achieve next year, start now. Even if it's just doing research for whatever it is that you want to achieve in 2022, start now. You do not have to wait on January the 1st. We have at least a week or two before the new year. What you waiting on? Go ahead and start incorporating your 2022 goals right now. Once you click off this video, start writing them down and look at what you can do right now. So those are the 5 tips on how to crush your 2022 goals. But I also want to leave you with something else before I end this video. With all of the 5 tips that I have given you on how to crush your 2022 goals, I need you to remember one thing. God is sovereign. He is the ruler of all things. So even with you putting in the work, I need you to trust that he will deliver on his time, not ours. So if you remember these 5 tips and trust that God will deliver on his time, you good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.